for quite a while at Rackham, and the children are really good at using it. I know lots of you have been using it for homework as well. We have recently upgraded our Seesaw to Seesaw Plus, which means there's a few extra features, although some of these can be used normally when you're just adding homework and things in the future. So first of all, I wanted to quickly show you how the teachers might be adding some activities. So your activities come up in here. This is my made up class, so I've just got a couple of different activities here. So this first one here is just a plain activity that's come up. So I can click on the activity and I can see what it is. If you click view original, it will open up as more of a PDF document, and then you can scan through and read it and print it out if you want to print it out. There's no expectation for you to print it out, but sometimes it's nice to have it larger if you're writing on a piece of paper or such like. When you have finished the work, just click close at the top there, and it should be open in your other tab, and then you can click on the other page just there. So this is just an activity where there's not actually a template. So what we need you to do on this activity, and this will help your notifications go away on your account. So you need to click add response. So if you click on here, then you choose your name, and then you can decide. So if you have done the work and you want to take a photograph of it, you can use the photo option on here. And then take a photo. If you have already taken a photo and you've uploaded it to the computer or laptop or whatever you're using, you can click on upload, and that will give you the option of a PDF, or you can upload photos that way as well. Up to you. You can add a note on here. Notes are okay, but they're not the best thing in terms of us being able to give you any feedback on them. Or you can add a drawing if you want to write it. So if you wanted to actually write your answers on here, you can go on here. So you've got pencil, you've got pen, you've got highlighter, a rubber, you've got text here, so you could type the response to me for your teacher. There is also this button here which allows you to voice record something for your teacher as well. It also will allow the teacher to voice record to you. There's also an option here of taking a video, taking a photo, or uploading. This option here is just for background. So if you wanted to do something, I actually want to do mine on some writing, so I'm going to do it on lines. You can put your lines, you can put your squares on there. Completely up to you. Then if you look at the side here, sometimes on your phone this looks a little bit different. You actually have to click on here. Rather than take a photo, you can now add a page. So you add a page, and then you can do exactly the same. You can take another photo, you can upload, you can draw it, you can copy and paste it in there, whichever you like. Then you can keep adding a photo. So what we would like you to do is, this activity was an English activity for day 1, which was for today. So if you had done 3 pages on a piece of paper and you took a photo of it, we'd like you to put all 3 of those pages in this one post, because then it cuts down on the number of individual posts, and as a teacher we can mark it as one thing, as one response to an activity, and give you feedback on all of it. Sometimes when you send us separate pages as separate posts, it's hard for us to sort of match them all up as we go along. Then you just click your tick as normal, and then it will get sent through to us as a teacher. It comes up on here as well. Now the other way, and this is how we're going to do lots of activities now to try and help as well, is back on activities, we're going to look at our maths one. Now on this one, this is a bit different because there's a template attached. So when you click on here, you can view the original like you could before. So they're here for you to have a look at all the different activities. But also what is on here, if I click off here, is if you click add response on here, I'm going to be Angelina this time, our activities are saved on here. So this is the starter activity. So I could use my pen, my pencil, or I could type, and I could show my working out on here. And I can do it directly on the page. So I can answer directly on. What will happen is, if you look here, this has got a lot of things because it's a whole day's worth of maths. It's all the maths for the day. So I've got my starter activity here. I've then got the support for my starter activity. Obviously, things are different depending on your class. And then here's the answers as well, should you need them. Then we go on to different challenges. So that's Chili 1 challenge. Answers are there. Chili 2 challenge, and then if I skip down, you've got Chili 3 challenge with the answers as well. So we want you to write on here. So you would click your pencil, you can change colour if you want, if you want it to stand out that you've done it, and you can just write directly that's not the answer. Directly on the top there for your teacher to mark, then the teacher can come in and mark it. You only need to do the challenge your teacher has asked you to do. You don't need to do all the pages of the challenges, especially just what your teacher asks you to do. Then you click on the tick like that, and then it will go for your teacher to approve from the other end of things. Okay, so that's what we'd like you to do. So for each post, we just would like just lots of different pages within one post rather than lots of separate pages. And if there is, when you click on add response, so both of them you need to click add response, but some of them will have templates for you to write directly on. So therefore you don't need any bits of paper or anything like that. I mean, we understand it's not going to be the neatest thing in the world sometimes, but you can type. But that's going to help us be able to mark it really quickly for you and get back to you on it.